Right, so tell me what you're going to be doing here in York today.
Well, we do this show, tradition has dictated, we've always done this show on this Friday, hasn't it, before Christmas?
Yeah.
Usually in Manchester. We've come across the Pennines.
Yeah, someone had a good idea that we would, just get out a bit more, come somewhere else, to reflect the wider north of England. We said that's all right, as long as you're asking everyone in London to reflect the wider south by going to Plymouth.
Yeah.
But anyway, your eyes roll to the heavens as usual. But no, it's great to be in York. I mean, I've got good friends in York. My great mate Jules Bellaby does the drive time show on Radio York, and I spend a lot of time, stay with him quite often in Heworth. So, I mean, I don't know, it just feels a great Christmassy place, York, doesn't it? I mean,
no, it's great.
From the north. Well, Rick Witter, of course, is a friend.
Witter,
Rick of Shed 7 is a friend of the show. In fact, when we've tried to start the Radcliffe and Maconie Rock Trouser Museum, at the moment, I'll be honest with you, it's been slow in getting off the ground, but we have got one pair of gold slacks which belong to Rick Witter, and he wore to perform Going for Gold on Top of the Pops. But we thought that was going to start a rush. It hasn't, but fair play to Rick.
Neil Hannon's come over from Dublin, from the Divine Comedy.
Martin Ware from
Ware.
Heaven 17 is coming up from London with a new single, world exclusive.
Yeah.
And so,
So it will be
Eliza Carthy
singing us out at the end of the show.
So, loads of stuff.
So how do you rate this area of the world for music?
Well, it's interesting, really. I suppose York itself. I'm trying to think. Apart from Shed 7, do I know of any York-based music?
Well, I mean, the only other person I can think of is Chris Helm, who sang with John Squire and the Seahorses, who was a busker in York, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, York has always had a thriving music scene and good venues and everything. Yeah. I mean, you would have to say that, like, the kind of the York Rock and Roll Hall of Fame would seem to be a thinly populated establishment. But I mean, that's just the way it goes, isn't it?
Are you impressed by the atmosphere that?
It's lovely. It's not quite as mad as, say, you get in Manchester or Birmingham, is it? It's a bit more relaxed, which is nice.
It's really nice. This is how I remember the Manchester Christmas market being, and now it's fantastic and it's a great success, and that's good for the city. But it is in a way a victim of its own success. It's mayhem there. It's really packed, and so this all feels rather lovely.
Yeah, no, this is nice. This is very nice. And York is a good place to visit in the winter. It's got a wintry vibe, York. I like that about it. Yeah, well, it's north, isn't it? So no, we're very much looking forward to it.
And what would be your ideal Christmas present?
Peace on earth, obviously, and an end to world poverty.
Or a hat with like a massive bobble. One of those. Or actually, the ones I like now. Have you seen those new ones who've got two bobbles, like Mickey Mouse ears?
No,
those are quite good. So a hat with two bobbles, and an end to world poverty.
Yeah, in that order.
Well, no, the other way round. But I'm just being realistic. I mean, we're only pop DJs. There's a limit to what we can achieve.
Thank you.